Morning, Piggy.
Morning. Good Saturday morning to you. As y'all know, this is Friday morning. Y'all be seeing this Saturday morning, so Saturday morning to you. We were going to go grocery shopping this morning, but we ain't exactly feeling exactly right, so we're going to go home. I'm going to have them biscuits and gravy, chicken gravy, and breakfast. Probably go back to bed shortly after that. We'll get up this afternoon. We feel some better. We're going to do the butcher shop before coming on back down here, and go put that up after we drop her off, and probably go back out and do the rest of that end. Food line, get my dip, whatnot, and all that.
Yeah.
And that way, we can pick another day that is going to be a bit warmer. Got up, it was 32. It's showing 39 down here, but I guarantee you we get back towards the house, it'll be a lot cooler.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, but either way, whether we do that this afternoon or not, we'll probably break it up. That way we ain't doing all of it at once. And should work out better. Give us a little time to knock some of it out, get it put up, and then knock the rest out.
Yeah.
Put that up.
Yeah, because I got to get caught up on videos next week stuff so that I can have the following week to do what I got to do with her.
Yeah, she got to stay up there with her week after next for a week, so she wants to get some videos done up so that she already have them out. That's gonna be
Where we going?
Automatic pilot. I do that sometimes, folks. I go automatic pilot. That's not a bad looking car.
Oh. That Charger?
Charger, Challenger, I'm not sure which.
Challenger, okay. I have a hard time with those two.
Yeah, they made the Charger just look ugly. Challenger's not so bad because they made it more retro. They found out it sells better. You know, they ought to get a clue. Made them look more like they used to. They sell better. It's a better look. So we're gonna go home and do that a little bit, rest up, everything. That rabbit hole keeps getting deeper and deeper, folks. There's some speculating on whether or not we're going to see that Epstein list or not. They're speculating that because of some who may be on there, may keep it from being brought out. Speculations that it was Israel that was allowed to come in and eliminate Epstein. Speculations about whether or not Epstein is actually still alive. They just took and hid him away somewhere. We don't know. I think it will come out eventually. You know, there have been things said that allude to the possibility of Prime Minister of Israel being on all that. Well, that would be a kicker. But ain't nothing gonna surprise me. Might make me raise an eyebrow, but it ain't gonna surprise me. Cause you got that much money involved, that kind of power involved, you think you can do whatever you want to. You think you're above reproach. You can do anything you want to and it don't matter. It matters. But like I told one, if it's meant to come out, God will lead them to it. What needs to be done to bring it out. And if not, God figures we don't need to know. I don't really care if I know or not. All I care is some justice gets done. One way or another. So, that's the least that a lot of the victims of these people deserve. But maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. Kind of hope we do. That way justice can be served. And I don't care who it is. You know, just because you might be a long-standing, powerful leader of a nation, don't mean nothing to me. You still put your pants on the same way I do, one leg at a time. So, it doesn't make you exempt. So, that address Trump gave the other night, Democrats really showed a lot of people something. There's a lot of Democrats putting videos out there. Well, no duh there, person. Saying that was absolutely despicable, and it finally woke them up. They'll never vote Democrat again. Couldn't even stand up for a 13-year-old boy that survived brain cancer and wants to be a police officer. He made an honorary Secret Service agent. And they couldn't even stand up or applaud for that. They couldn't stand up and applaud for peace. They were okay with sending more money to Ukraine to continue that war, though.
They're a bunch of warmongers.
They're a bunch of warmongers. They make money off of it. That's why they're so hot for that war to continue. And trying to put off on the T-man that, oh, he's trying to do Russia's bidding. No, they ain't. He's trying to make peace. Democrats met with Zelensky right before he went to go talk with Trump. That's breaking the Logan Act. That's treason. Anything less than the elected national leader isn't supposed to be making talks with other national leaders. You know, that causes a divided front. United we stand, divided we fall. So that's going to be looked into. That Al Green guy, they call him the Geico caveman. I'm not sure why. He looks like a caveman.
That's why.
And everything. They're censoring him. I don't know what the details of that censor's going to be. It better be hefty, because otherwise it ain't enough.
Censuring is nothing more than being called down into the pit of the House of Representatives to have to be called out by your peers. That's all censoring is.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that. Yeah, Johnson had to take it to a recess because all the other ones gathered around him and started singing.
Yeah.
You know, being disruptive.
I'd censored every one of them at that time.
I would have. It's totally uncalled for. It goes totally against decorum. Yeah, they're trying to make people think that they're being in opposition, resisting. All they're doing is showing the world that they are against America. They are against peace.
They're a bunch of toddlers with somebody took away their favorite toy.
Right? Personally, I think they all need to be thrown out for their actions. They've already got evidence of treason and other crimes on them. They can go ahead and drag them out of there by their heels. Because they are the problem, well, part of it. You know, one said it seems like they're either that ignorant or they're being controlled. I just responded with, they are.
Both.
Because they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, that deep state's been around since before I was alive, and they're deeply entrenched. So it's going to take a bit of time and doing to get them out. But hopefully eventually we will get them out. They're like a cancer, trying to put everything off on Trump. The things that they have done. You know, they're putting out there, oh, he's doing this for this one or that one. No, he didn't. They're telling y'all exactly what they've done by trying to blame Trump for it. You know, this thing been going on since Trump was a kid. Trump sees it. Yeah, so. But they telling y'all exactly everything they're doing and have done by trying to blame Trump for bad things and trying to accuse Trump of things. Well, what they accuse him of is the things that they have actually done and are doing. Y'all don't see it. You know, they've pushed certain agendas to confuse things, to blur the lines between what is and what ain't. And, you know, things are getting blamed on Trump for stating the facts of reality. You know, I'll probably talk about it on my live Sunday, but I know the blame game. I know how it works. The easiest person to blame for something is going to be the one that gets blamed. Especially when But everybody else has been lied to so long, blurred the line so bad, the one with the truth is going to get blamed for bad things that happen. And, you know, I know that. Why? Well, anytime somebody tells me we need to talk, I get a feeling of dread, like, oh Lord, what have I done now? And it wasn't what I had done, it's what somebody else had done, and I was getting the blame for it. That just ain't right. You know, so of course when you're the king's whipping boy, you get used to being blamed. You're the one trying to do things right, and be right, and all like that, but somebody else does something, you get the blame for it. And how's that right? But nobody else wants to see that, because that just makes it easy. That's how a lot of law enforcement has gotten over the years. You happen to be anywhere near the area, they just pick you up and put it on you. When it wasn't you. Then you get all the bad that comes with that. So I know what it's like to be blamed for things. Got to a point to where I'd say, well, just blame that hurricane on me. I somehow caused the map to part over in China that started a chain reaction of build up of wind that eventually will result in that hurricane. So you just go ahead and blame me. You probably want to anyhow. And that's what happens a lot of times when people speak truth. Everyone who don't want to hear the truth or know the truth will blame the person who speaks the truth. Because truth is something people don't want to know. They don't want to look into it. They don't want to research it. Find out what really would happen. Like Paul Howard used to say, that they don't want to do all that so they can know the rest of the story. It's just easier. It means people don't have to use their brain to think. So you blame all bad things on somebody that spoke the truth. When you were taught wrong, and you further kept that false teaching going, it'll make a mind go haywire, because when they get hit with the truth, it don't compute with all the wrong teaching they've been taught. And they know deep down that it's truth that they heard, but it doesn't match up to the fallacy they've been taught all their life. You know, facts are facts, folks. You can't change them. You can't change reality. I don't care how hard you try. You cannot change reality. You cannot change facts. You cannot change true science. A lot of the science that they've tried to put out there last few years last 10, 15 years, maybe more, has been put out there by scientists who have been paid to come up with the results that certain factions wanted, and not the truth, not the real true science, because real true science goes against what certain agendas want. And for a scientist to say that something that is totally unchangeable is changeable is somebody who's been bought and paid to say so. You know, I just put it out there. A lot of people want to say born that way. No. There was a gay genealogist who studied genetics very deeply, who looked for a homosexual gene. He was unable to find one. Born that way? No. Some of y'all gonna hate me for that. The facts are facts. Now, this was a good 20 or more years ago that I learned of this. You don't hear about it anymore. They're gonna squash that. It goes against the agenda. And folks, it just got bad from there. I'll just say that. So you got scientists and teachers and politicians and all like that trying to push certain things that are not true. And it messes up the mind. Them folks want to blame Trump for it. Ain't Trump's fault. Ultimately, the blame goes to Satan. All his little minions whispering in people's ears. Tickle their ears with things they want to hear. They don't have to accept truth. They can accept the fallacy. They push that, and then they get a little money and power. They push it even harder. Absolute power brings absolute corruption, folks, and the Democrats have had it for so long they don't know what to do. And they trying to put it all off on Trump to make him look bad so they can keep that power. Y'all think about it. Piggy loves you.